Sorry for the interruption. The previous video ended a bit shortly without a conclusion because actually the camera application on my phone crashed. Luckily the video was recorded successfully. It was observed that so these keys were working correctly. The space bar had issues, but notice now it works correctly. In the end of the video there was a louder click and then it started working, but in my previous video you will see that this key was not working, and also in my latest video before this short part when it's not, it did not make this click, it was not working correctly, then it stopped and it started working. So many keyboard issues, and it's like this, the key gets stuck, or it's hard to press, or it doesn't work. Or for example, in September, I also have this in some video, I should upload it to YouTube, but in September, so it felt like this is the shift key they and as I press it, let's say shift 2, instead of seeing the add symbol, I was seeing add and some 2 in the middle. Oh, but in the beginning it was not working at all, so I pressed shift Z and I see 2. And then a couple of days later it started working again. So it's kind of hard, you know, because a keyboard issue appears. I need some time to finish my work, whatever I'm doing. Could take a couple of days. Then I need to perform a backup and ship the device for repair. But meanwhile, it started working again. Now I reproduced this on Saturday, but it took me some time to reach out to Apple. So on Monday I had a call with Maria Defense from Apple Executive Relations, and I described the problem, but she did not tell me what to do. You know, I wanted to act faster, and she said, I'm going to reach to my colleagues and you will receive a reply from me on Wednesday. Meanwhile, if you have any video, please send it to me. So I did send her a video demonstrating that the spacebar was not working on Saturday. And yeah, in my previous video I just showed it's not working, then I pressed it a couple of more times, a bit stronger, and click, works again, magic. Apple butterfly keyboard, this is known issue with it. You use your laptop, some dust particle or whatever falls under any key, it stops working. Then eventually, if you use it consistently, because you know, when I sent an email to her, see, I sent her an email yesterday. You can see how many times I had to press the space bar, and it was still making issues. But well, eventually things get resolved on their own. But either way, this will happen again. There is a good reason that there is a replacement program for these keyboards. Yeah, because issues like this happen. and the only resolution would be to actually replace the laptop with a different model or give me a full refund. Actually, I would prefer a full refund because this will allow me to end my relationship with Creative Center. Then I can buy it from another authorized reseller. I'm also okay if Apple provides me with a replacement by themselves. Either way, this device has been causing too many issues for me, and it's just time to put an end to this. There is enough video materials showing spacebar. Now my previous video showed that it was not sleeping, and yeah, this is not right. Let's see. Preventing sleep, no. Let's see if the laptop will sleep after 2 minutes. Sometimes it sleeps, sometimes it doesn't. It's hard to say what will happen. No connected devices. And no applications preventing sleep. So it should sleep in a couple of minutes. Yeah, but either way, in my previous video I just woke up in the middle of the night. I heard the fans are spinning and I was like, okay, why is that? Nothing connected to the laptop, no video playing. Why is the laptop not sleeping? This is the time when I watched a few videos before going to bed, and this is the time when the laptop has been draining battery all night, and then this is when I opened it and it started consuming more energy. But this should not happen. Something is wrong. I'm not sure. I cannot say whether there is some issue with the T2 chip firmware, whether this is something within macOS or whether this is something related to the hardware. Most likely it is related to macOS, but hey, this is not right. When you leave the laptop, it should sleep. How many minutes passed? I think it's already more than 2. Why isn't it sleeping? Kind of odd. I'll give it some more time. It's definitely more than 2 minutes now. Because I think I last used the trackpad around 6.5 minutes after starting this video. Okay, it will sleep. Apparently it takes more than 2 minutes for some reason. Just fans are on. Fans are still on. Let's see how long it will take for this laptop to sleep. That's interesting. So they were not able to reproduce this. How much effort does it take? You watch a few videos on YouTube, you go to sleep, it's not sleeping. Or you watch a video on your external display, your battery gets depleted, the laptop does not sleep. Simple. Still working. Still working. Apparently this laptop suffers insomnia. It doesn't want to sleep. It wants to consume the battery. It's still working. Yeah, it usually should take around 20 seconds to save anything it's doing and sleep. It's been already a few minutes. I'll give it a few more and then try to see whether closing the lid will help, but this is wrong. It's an interesting thing. I just started a short video to show that, to explain why the previous video ended without, and it was interrupted, why it was interrupted. And now I'm able to reproduce another issue which I honestly did not plan. Anyway, I'm not sure how much space I have on my phone, so I'll just close this. Let's see if it will sleep now.